Here are 3 tips that I love for Invisible Woman. Tip number 1, your primary fire is a boomerang that passes through allies and enemies and doesn't lose any value when it does so. So please, can we learn to position ourselves in the right spot in team fights, or at least line up with multiple people so we can get a bunch of value? If you start playing Invisible Woman more like this and really focus on your positioning, you start to get a lot more ults in game and your healing and damage numbers start to skyrocket, which in general just makes you the strategist that everyone wants. For number 2, remember that your shield is one of your best abilities. Not only can you block a ton of damage in game, really, by just kind of putting it up and covering either your backline, sometimes your DPS, or even sometimes tanks, giving your flyers some cover, which are already kind of hard to hit. This not only gives them cover, but also gives them healing that can save them in a lot of sticky situations. Also, it's pretty good to heal yourself, as the only time Invisible Women can heal themselves is if they're invisible, but if you have your shield, you can heal yourself, and if you and another support in the backline, and you shield, and you guys are healing each other, I'm be real, I don't think you're gonna die for a very long time. The last tip I could say is learn to hide in your ult. Please. For the love of God, the amount of times I've seen Invisible Women stay in their ult when they don't have to, especially in the current meta, where as soon as you ult an Invisible Woman or on any support, you are going to hear. So please, don't think you have to stay in it. The main reason that you want to survive is because if you die, it goes bye-bye. Just like also like most support ults. So just leave it. Or at least find a place to hide. And especially in all the chaos that is Marvel Rivals, especially in team fights, it's really easy to hide, especially with your double jump and invisibility. So play smart, and you're going to win a lot more games on Invisible Woman.